Well, as the sun rises
A new day begins.
on December 29th. Yeah, and now we can say it's finally over. Why? I think it's finally time you got your answer. Yep.
Nah?
Ah. Yeah, it wasn't just Melissa who got something from Maya. Yeah, because it's something that they just found out. A defect in her right eye, so she got Maya's cornea. It said when you have an extreme experience. What you see then is branded onto the cornea, but it hasn't been scientifically proven. So she was seeing Maya's last memory, apparently. Huh. I see. It evolved to the point where it could live symbiotically with the human nucleus, as opposed to...
Parasitically.
Yeah. Then again, they were sisters. Starting into Japan now with this, I wonder if this mentioned all mankind. What do you mean by that? If the Earth is a single human being, we humans that invade the Earth become like viruses out of control. When you put it that way, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Well, I guess you have a point there.
We consume and devour everything around us, whether we like to acknowledge it or not.
So yeah, when you put it that way, it makes a lot of sense.
Well, thankfully this wasn't a 7-day venture, but in technicality it is.
No, it wasn't.
Well, with the post-game anyway.
Well, that would probably be the case, yes. Maybe.
Because, recall, the Earth was made in 7 days.
Yeah, well, the 7th day, God rested. So it was technically 6 days.
Wow. Parasite Eve was a little subtle in its symbolism then.
Perhaps. Ooh!
So
now we get to start over!
So, in this case,
Don't think too much about it.
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking Aya and Eve are Cain and Abel.
It's not hard to see which one's the Cain in this equation.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm not too good with these social events. Not me, I love these things! You love the opera? Yeah, it's true, we need to make up for Christmas Eve.
I think he just wants to sit next to Aya.
No, I think Maida wants to sit next to Ida. Anyway,
yeah.
It's the first time, so I'm nervous. Bad. Yeah, it's starting. Shall we? So we end the way we began.
We began in the theater, and we end in the theater. Or do we?
Daniel been or late?
God, they shouldn't spend that much time getting popcorn and drinks.
Oh wait, no, we probably just went to the bathroom.
Ben, how long are you going to take in there? Just a minute, Dad!
Oh yeah, the restroom is really crowded. Yeah, that's probably it.
That makes sense.
What's wrong, Maida?
He's not tense, he's nervous as a chihuahua.
Yes, of course.
He just doesn't know how to approach you.
Yeah, since I'm going back to Japan tomorrow, I might as... Whoops! Move, Maida! There's an next Aya.
Oh, Maida, you just got cock-blocked hard!
Yeah. And look at Maida. Just, oh.
Well, Not the first time anybody's been blue-balled, but by a kid, but certainly not the last.
Nope. So apparently, the guy from Boar had a twin brother.
Well, maybe they're wearing wigs.
You could say. I like my description better. I know, the guy who played the king the first time didn't realize how right he was.
Yeah, no kidding. I disagree.
Oh boy, this here's something that's different. Oh boy!
They heard the sound and they're like, "Oh shit!"
Ah! They just didn't remember what happened from last time.
Oh. Edward!
This time you do not get to die.
And you get to hear me sing!
Yay!
And nobody dies!
Yay!
I think.
Which way is it? We can't see. Oh, sorry.
Go, man!
Get with it, guys. Then again, he has no idea what about what happened.
No, not really. But the exact opposite happens.
Which is why I think this ending is actually non-canon.
I can assume they went to the theater, but the whole thing of the mitochondria communicating together
Well, actually, well, you'll see, folks.
We began on Arya, and we end on it.
Talk about bookends. Well, then again, Eve did tell her, the more you use that power, the more you'll become like me.
Yeah, that ending itself is kind of
Vague.
strange.
Strange and vague.
The gist of it is the fact that Aya's mitochondria basically turned out very similar to Eve's at the end for some reason.
Like I said, the more, and like what Eve said, the more you use that power, the more you become like me.
But when we get to the EX game as well as Parasite Eve 2, that appears not to be the case.
Yep. So yeah, this ends Parasite Eve, the main game that is.
And the song that's playing is Somnia's Memorias.
No, that's actually the vocal song.
Yeah.
This is the music box right here. And oddly enough, I'll say this much, in the third birthday we are in a range of this piece. I'm pretty sure of it.
If there's one thing I'm not going to diss about Third Birthday, other than it's a beautiful game, it has an amazing soundtrack. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, but let's not get into that much detail.
It's just that's Third Birthday.
Well, you hate it. I don't.
I wanted... Wait, Chrysler Building?
Oh?
And it looks like that there was partially an American team on this as well, to a degree.
Don't you remember what I told you? This was American and Japanese collaboration.
I thought it was more so with the second game, though.
No, this one.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently.
Still, regardless if you choose to play the EX game or not, I mean, this game still makes you want to go back to it and play it and play it. And you always discover new things, as I did watching this. God damn you!
Hey, don't blame me. Blame the designers.
Which I do have a few mouthfuls of words towards them, but honestly, this game was a fill-in, honestly, for Final Fantasy VIII until we got it. But honestly, I think it's far better than 8.
Yeah, go figure.
I mean, 8 itself, like, while most people fucking hate it, I don't mind it. But I just wish that this battle system would come back.
Oh well.
I mean, it'd be so easy. Especially with today's hardware. Hell, I would support a Parasite Eve HD.
You would.
I would throw my fucking bank account at it. God damn it!
So yeah, what will happen after the EX game and this game as a whole?
What happened afterwards?
No, what are we going to do afterwards?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Oh?
Well, we did need to take a break from a certain franchise for a bit.
I know.
But I believe we'll have to go back.
Eventually.
But Adam has other plans.
Oh, I might, depending on what you are in the mood for.
Well, on one end, we got Persona 2 Innocent Sin.
Yeah.
On the other end, we could go to Resident Evil 4.
That's true. We got two options. Or we could take a third option.
Nani?
I don't know if that third option is yet, but there's a third option. There always is a third option.
John Willett and Jeff Willett.
Nice special effects.
Twins.
Or brothers.
Victor and Eddie Wong. How many brothers were there?
Who knows?
CG movie. These guys did what they could with what they got. And what they got was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, this game just holds a good special place in my heart.
Despite, the fact that I've made some jokes that were kind of crass, this is my favorite game on the PS1. My number one.
My number two would probably be, oddly enough, Parasite Eve 2.
I wouldn't put that high, but that's me.
Yeah, of course. Then what's your number two?
That's debatable.
Yeah, so you're one to talk.
Number two. Oh boy. I think of the game that I played the most out of the PlayStation 1 era.
I don't consider how many times I played it.
If it was of how much I enjoy it, or how short it was, or how good or fun it was, it'd probably be Mega Man X4.
Probably.
Then number three, I would be a tie of whether, well, number three wouldn't be so much a tie, it'd be more like either Final Fantasy IX or Chrono Cross.
Chrono Cross, really?
Okay, the game's story is kind of shit when it tried to be a sequel, but when it was trying to be something else, it was actually decent. But the game is a beautiful game. The soundtrack is godly.
Of course, it's a Misuda-san.
Well, yeah, but I like the Celtic tunes to it, even though I would actually personally throw Chrono Trigger on there instead.
Oh, wow.
Because the PS1 version is the first version of the game I ever played. I never played it on emulator because I was like, the fuck is Chrono Trigger? Even though I'd actually recommend it for the DS version, but hey.
Oh well, to each their own. But anyway, no matter what we do next, well, I'm sure you guys will enjoy it, whatever we come up with.
Yeah. I'm hoping so too, but we still got 3 or 4 more parts of this.
3.
Yeah. Because trust me, well, we've been warning, but the Chrysler building is basically Tartarus Beta.
Well, you will warn like that. It says we didn't warn them yet.
But I just did.
Yeah, like an idiot.
Fuck you, dude.
Anyway, this will be it for the main game. Next time will be the beginning of the EX game, whenever that comes up.
Or maybe we could do Parasite Eve 2, since it kept popping up.
I could do that, yes. Oh, by the way, for being the main game, you get bonus points to go towards EX game.
And my god, is it handy.
Yes, look how much points we get when it comes up.
Whenever it does.
We get 3,000.
And that does actually come back in P2 to some degree, but that's neither here nor there.
Yep. Anyway, see you guys down the line for EX game.